How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We're just getting our day started. Dale's got his tux on for the day. Gotta look good when you're working.
Some class in this outfit.
Yeah.
I'm it.
Yeah, maybe we'll go out to dinner later and Dale can put on his vest too, who knows. We got quite a few projects going on. Today, it's probably gonna be a high temperature of 52 degrees, which means here in the Adirondacks, it's starting to get cold. Not maybe winter cold, but it's gonna start affecting what we can do outside. What I wanna do today is get Dale's roof painted with the silicone paint Gina's roof with the silicone paint so we can get that done and off the list, because the paint needs to cure in above 50-degree weather for over 24 hours. So we're gonna be losing that pretty soon, so I wanna get this done. Gina, are you ready to paint?
Yay, in the rain.
Oh, not. It's kind of. It was misting this morning.
It was misting. I love your positivity.
It's not supposed to rain for the rest of the day. We can do this.
You know what? I believe in you, Mike. I believe in you.
Over the last few days, there's been a lot of different projects going on kind of off camera that Gina and Dale have been working on. One thing Gina's been doing is taking care of sanding and doing all the work on her bumpers and taking off a whole bunch of different markers, stickers, rub guards, things that just aren't going to be there when we paint the exterior of the bus. She also painted the back bumper and it's just already starting to really look so much better. And on Dale's bus, I'll give you a quick little update of what he's been working on. Right now, he's been mocking up his ceiling and labeling all these for where he's going to put them. Unfortunately, we just got a message yesterday that the spray foam company isn't going to be able to do the spray foam job until December because they're really backed up in projects, which means Dale's going to not be around for it. So we're going to have to switch gears and we're going to switch back to doing a board installation install. There are some negatives and positives to doing that, but in this case, Dale just really wants to get it insulated and we want to get all this wood in that he's been working on before he leaves for the winter. So we got to just kind of make some decisions and move forward. Are you happy? You happy with the the wood and everything?
So far, so good. I hope I got enough cut to do the whole thing. I'm starting to wonder, but the great thing is there's a whole pile of it over there if I need some more.
Yeah, and there's also one like right there. We can just cut it down. Dale, why don't we just cut this one down and use it for your bus? That one, or that one, or we could cut that one down.
Yeah, we could. I don't think we're going to, though. We got some already over here cut.
Well, most of my day is going to be spent on top of these buses, so I'm going to get these guys moved next to each other so I can get a ladder in a nice good position, and we're going to get moving. All right, Gina, time to start the bus and move it. Will it start? Will it start?
I hope so.
It's your bus. You got to start it.
Oh, no.
Come on, we can do this. So a little update on Gina's bus starting. It's been starting without any type of starter fluid, nothing. It's just been starting, but it's starting to get cold, which sometimes, if you guys know, diesels sometimes don't start great in cold weather. So this is going to be an adventure here. Gina, we're not giving up. We're not giving up, Gina.
He's not giving up.
All right, I gotta charge her battery up and we'll have to give it another shot. It's so close to starting, but we're trying to, like I've said before in previous videos, we're not trying to throw the kitchen sink at this thing. We're trying to solve the problem by just starting with the cheap stuff, starting with the simple fixes, and then going up the line. Looks like we're gonna have to start going up the line, just a little bit. Well, I guess while that's charging, I'll just get started on Dale's bus and hop up on the roof. I have to sand it first, but Dale's just going to be doing the center. So what you can see right now on camera is going to stay gray. We're just going to do the center channel where the water kind of sits. Just paint that center part because we've had some issues with leaks there. I don't understand why they designed the buses like this, and we'll see when we get up there. So as I was just saying, on Dale's bus, he's got this like center channel part, and on the sides, it's all gonna stay gray. And then this middle patch part is what we're gonna actually be painting. So that's all we really gotta do on the center, but I have to go clean it and sand it. We've just got a bunch of pine needles and yeah, just a little bit. Hi, Gina.
Just waiting for my battery to charge so we can start it.
I just finished sanding, cleaning, getting all the debris and caulk off, and then I just taped out the center space. So now you can kind of see what I was talking about before, where we're gonna just be covering these guards. Dale wants the side of it to be gray. He wants that look, but he also wants to water seal this top part right here. So the silicone Henrys we're putting on the roof, it does help with UV protection and reflecting sunlight, which can help with interior heat. But in this case, we're using it mostly as just waterproofing for this top part, because I still just don't understand why they did it like this. You got a bump right here, and then it's like a center channel. So the only way the water can go is out the back. So it just makes it like a swimming pool. He pretty much has like a 1-inch hot tub on top of his bus. You know, now we're just gonna rubber seal it so then he can really hold the water and have a real hot tub or something. Rooftop deck hot tub swimming pool. Thank you, Thomas Manufacturing. I'm sure it had a reason in the bus world. And now that this bus is done, we're gonna come over to Gina's bus. Hopefully we can get it started and then moved over there by Dale's bus. And then we'll tape off Gina's bus. So then it's just, you know, paint both of them at the same time. We don't have to waste any rollers or anything like that. Still charging? It's close. We can get it. All right, both buses are taped off and ready for some of that paint. You know, blow it off, get all of the pine needles and leaves off that I've now collected on there a bit. There's not much I can do about it. It's a little bit of a windy day. We are in the fall, but you know, it is what it is. You know, hopefully one day we'll build a shop or something, but for now, the driveway is what we got, and the driveway is what we're gonna use. I'm gonna go get the paint, get it all set up, and man, this thing's gonna look so good. Gina, after painting the bumpers, and then putting this roof on, the only thing left is gonna be getting rid of that yellow.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Gina's roof's got its first coat on. I'm a little unhappy with it. There's a few pine needles that have gotten in it, but like I said before, it's the best we can do with where we're at. But now I'm gonna move over to Dale's, do the center section right here, go back to Gina's, second coat, third coat, and then we should be good to go. All right, I just moved Gina's bus to the other house because it was just dropping way too many leaves on the other side, and I'm just not really happy with the way that it's gonna turn out if I keep having these pine needles falling onto the roof. It just doesn't make me very happy, and it's a lot of work to pick them all out. So we moved back across the street. All right, Dale's bus is done, and now I gotta see what Dale's up to.
Okay, I'll finish, Mike. You go in and look. I've been spending the day trying to get the shed cleaned back out. I think I've got it organized well enough where we can get to everything and see everything. And if people read the signs, they'll know what to do. So go on in.
Do you want to give like a tour?
No, I mean, it's only a 10 by 12 shed. It's very simple. And some of you probably have never seen this before, but this is more for Mike and some of the other folks that live around here. We won't mention her name, but Rachel will see this and she'll know. If you notice on the floor here, there's blue tape, and this says ducks. So everything on this side of the tape, ducks, right? If you look over this side, what does that say? Everything else. Everything else, ducks. I'm giving it, what is today?
Friday.
Friday? I'll give it a Sunday morning, and I'll be out here again. Why are you still filming?
I don't know, Dale, because you were showing me the tour.
Well, don't trip over there. Don't get hurt at camp.
Never get hurt at camp. #1 rule in the Adirondacks.
So what's going on there, Mike?
Well, I got your roof painted second coat. Gina's bus is almost second coat, and I'm just getting a different ladder because at this point I can't stand on the roof because I'll slide off because there's nowhere else to stand. So I gotta do it from the ground. It's pretty much like watching paint dry. It's as much as you think it would be.
Come look at this shed, Rach.
There's a door!
Come look at the.
My babies are safe! They can go outside. No, thank you.
Don't thank me, thank Dale.
Thanks, Dale.
All himself.
He even did it in a tux.
Nice.
He did it in a tux. It's a formal door.
Oh,
It is a formal door.
this is perfect.
Speaking of ducks, how you doing, buds? And we got the new ones. Hey, buddies. Now that Dale showed Rachel the shed, I think the paint's probably dry enough we can get that third coat started. Third coat, here we go! So last night it was not dry enough to be able to paint the roofs again. It was still too tacky and the temperatures just started dropping off into the evening. So I didn't want to risk it in terms of just painting it and then not having it cure overnight. So welcome to the next morning, and we're gonna get right back into it, get back onto the roofs and painting, and then since now we have a whole day, it means we can get more projects done. Hey Dale!
Hey, Mike.
You got a racing stripe, a white racing stripe on your roof now.
Woohoo!
It's gonna go racing. Now, Dale's roof is completely waterproofed at this point. I'm gonna go up there and probably just add more sealant to the max fan just in case while I was walking up there, I broke any of the seams. One thing I found when I'm building school buses is when you walk on the roof, these metal panels that Dale's covering with insulation, when you step on them, it will separate the metal seams sometimes, like where you put your max fans in or any other type of roof penetrations. So you caulked it, maybe a week ago, but then when you walk up there, you potentially separate the caulk. So I just want to make sure after all of this dries, we go back up there and check it just to make sure. And Dale, as you can see, is just going crazy on the inside trying to get this board insulation in. As we said, the spray foam company just couldn't fit us in our schedule. We didn't want to go down the route of doing it ourselves due to cost and time, so we elected for just doing some board insulation. So Dale's just been, once he said go, Dale, he may be the supervisor, but he started working and working hard. I'm gonna stop filming you though, Dale, because you're not supposed to film the supervisor doing stuff.
Sometimes you get lucky, see things that you didn't plan on seeing, or that could be unlucky.
So we're gonna be getting to helping Dale with the insulation and getting all that interior wood in, but I gotta get one more coat on Gina's bus, and then, then we're gonna be waterproofed. It's always a good thing to be waterproofed. We like to be waterproofed. Then we like to be insulated, and then we like finished buses, and then we like going on trips. It's pretty simple. Step 1, step 2, go on a trip. Both roofs are painted, and Dale, I noticed this on camera. If you might notice this on camera, how bright the shot is now because your bus is like all insulated and it's light in colors. Dale just insulated almost his entire bus by himself while I was painting. Man, it looks completely different.
That's one of those deals. We wanted to do the spray foam, and that just didn't work out. So it's basically measure and cut, stick it up in there, and Bob's your uncle. Got this little bit of the front here to do, And then these side bottom walls, I'm gonna wind up with extra, but you always try to have, 10% over or whatever the normal thing is. So we'll just get it taken back or leave it here for Mike to deal with.
Oh, thanks, Dale.
Once it's all up, then I'll start putting in the roof. I gotta put the bulkhead back in here.
Is there a reason why we're not spray foaming it ourselves, Dale?
Well, from the research that's been done by friends of mine, it's just not economically, feasible to do that. If you want to, you can, but it's not something. I don't need to get spray foam all in this beautiful hair, and I just don't see the advantage of it. The R value, from my understanding, isn't near what commercial spray foam would be, and there again, this is a Florida bus. Sure, I want it to be nice and cozy, whether it's warm or hot, but I think this, for me, will do more than an adequate job, because there again, I'm not living in this full time. This is a travel vehicle for me. If it's 20 below, Dale's traveling somewhere else. So,
And if it's 110?
Dale's traveling somewhere else. I left 100. I'm from Florida. It was, damn near 100 when I left back in May, and it's still probably in the, the 80s to 90s. So I think we're good. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. So I'm going to try to get the roof done, maybe get a few more boards in. Who knows? We'll just have to see how it goes.
The plan right now is I'm going to be going up on the roof, as Dale said. I'm going to be going on the roof, and I'm putting a combiner box in here to get his solar wire run, because we want to get the solar wires run down so that we can put the actual ceiling wood boards in. Hopefully, we can get all the insulation done, like Dale just said, before tomorrow, so that when it's raining all day tomorrow, we can wire up his interior LED lights, and then we can actually put in all of the wood that's going to be going in on here. Get back to work, Dale. Why are you still filming?
Why are you
still filming, Dale?
I don't know.
Up on top of the roof, you just saw me get the combiner box put in. If you don't know what a combiner box is, it's just gonna be a location where when we do put the solar panels on the roof, they're all gonna connect into that box and then come down this 2-2 wire right here that I just ran. So this wire is gonna be able to handle all of the panels coming together and then coming down this wire. So this is much larger than the solar wire right here. That's gonna get run down the wall to about this location, and then I am currently inside of Dale's bed when we build it, and that's where we're gonna put all the batteries, MPPT controllers, his entire solar system will be in this back corner, so it'll be really easy to run in the future. The whole point of doing this is so that Dale can continue on with the ceiling and all the different wood, because now that this wire's run, there's really no more roof penetrations, there's no more wires that are gonna be coming down to the bottom, so we can actually start sheeting this up, and then the solar panels are just a roof mount, and then the electrical is just a floor mount. So at this point, this is gonna keep us moving forward. All right, I got the wire ran down and we cut some of the foam out so that I can actually get it, recessed like we were saying. I put these metal straps up here just to hold the wires in for now. These are gonna get replaced later with most likely some type of solid metal like I used on Ivan, so that we will never have the chance of ever in the future, if Dale determines to remodel, if he decides to rip the whole thing out and rebuild the inside, he knows that this wire is protected on the seams and he doesn't have to worry about it ever getting hit. But now that this wire is completely in at this point, we're gonna be calling it on this. Like Dale said, we've been going for a long day and all day yesterday. And Dale's got all the insulation in, which means in the next video, I think we're gonna start putting the LED lights in and then getting all the wood put in and seeing how far we can get Dale in the next one. With that said, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.
Yeehaw!
What was that, Dale?
Yeehaw! Woohoo! Yeehaw!
Woohoo!